This is a very interesting shloka. So, on any issue, there can be multiple opinions and multiple views. But now this is the view of Srila Shukdev Goswami, or the concluding view of Srila Shukdev Goswami regarding what is the best atonement for all kinds of sins. So he says in Srimad Bhagavatam 6.3.31, Tasmat sankirtanam Vishnur jagan mangalamam hasam mahatam api kauravya vidhi aikantika nishkritam. So he says, Tasmat, therefore, sankirtanam, nice chanting of Vishnu, Krishna's names, which are jagan mangalam, which is most auspicious for the whole world, and ahansam mahatam api. Ahansam means sinful, sins, and mahatam means very great. So even if there are very great sins, still Kauravya, in the lineage of the Kurus, vidhi, you must understand, aikantik nishkritam. Nishkrit means atonement, and aikantik means perfect, which will uproot the sin right from the core. That kind of thing is chanting of the names of Krishna. This is one level. Now different acharyas have given different commentaries on it. Srila Jiva Goswami says that Jagatam, the word Jagatam indicates that Sankirtan is the best atonement for all kind of people. That means they may have offenses or they may not have offenses. And even if they had offenses, this is the best way by which they become purified of all the greatest offenses. That means, you see, there is sins and there are offenses. But sins are not as powerful as offenses. But even if they are offensive, they might have committed Naam Aparadh, still this is the best atonement for them by which they will get purified. So there is no other way. Chanting is the only way by which become free from offenses. Now, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says very interesting. See, he picks up the word that how he's saying Tasmat. The word Tasmat means therefore. So he says just because slight chanting, Jamil did chanting to indicate his son, that destroyed sins. Therefore, what to talk of seriously chanting with faith and adoration? Are you able to follow this? When unknowing chanting destroyed so much of his sin, then what to talk of nicely chanting? It's called Kamuttina, it's called what to talk of. If that unintentional chanting helped him so much, it destroyed billions of lifetimes of sin. So then what to talk of chanting which is intentionally done? So that's why, therefore, one should only chant. There is no other way. You see, if any other prayashchit done with all intensity, still some sins may be left, even of one lifetime. And this chanting was done unintentionally, then it destroyed billions of lifetimes of sin. Therefore, what better atonement you want? Are you able to follow this? So he used Kamutya. Now interestingly, Srila Girdhar Lalji, he takes a very interesting name. He says, you see, because it has been conclusively decided by Yamrajji, Yamena Nirnitam, that's why that although it was only a reflection of bhakti, it was not really bhakti, still a mere semblance of bhakti is a cause of giving all kinds of benedictions like dharma, arth, kam and moksha. That means religiosity, economic development, and then sense gratification and even liberation. So now a question is there, if a mere semblance of bhakti can give so much, then why one should do with faith? So he says that on this point, he says, no, we must do it with lot of faith and nicely. Why? Because you see, hey Kauravya, you are from a great lineage. You must understand that the chanting of names of Lord Vishnu is the highest or best way of destroying all sins. This is one thing. Now, he picks up the word very interestingly. The word is Mahatam. Mahatam means great. Now, great was understood in the sense of great sinners. But he says that there are some people who are great, the Brahmanas, and there are some people who are Shudras, who are not qualified to understand the Vedas. But Mahatamapi means even if those who are qualified for Vedas, for even them, chanting of the holy names is the best process. Are you able to follow this? Very nicely they are saying. So the conclusion is that one should chant Hare Krishna. And he says, you see, further he says by saying that the word Kauravya, you have been born in a very great lineage. So I think this must be understood to you. It's not something unknown to you like this. So the conclusion is chanting Hare Krishna mantra is the best way to purify our heart, and even if we say we are filled with offenses, still we should continue to chant. You know why? Because this is the best way to purify our heart. Okay? So whether a person is offensive, sinful or non-offensive, whatever, he should chant Hare Krishna to come to the pure stage of chanting Hare Krishna mantra and become a lover of God. All of these will get destroyed by that. Okay? You may see, I have heard all these things, but one person actually wrote me a message, Prabhuji, I have committed so many offenses to Krishna. What is the best atonement? Now you know the answer. The best atonement is chant Hare Krishna mantra. And Mahaprabhu and Srivas Thakur says, a person chants your name, O Lord, you destroy or you forgive his millions of offenses. So this is a process by which Krishna is fully satisfied to the maximum extent. And with knowing that, with enthusiasm, we should chant Hare Krishna. Okay? Hare Krishna.